You have the routines, but you still quit. Why? Because you lack the 5 fundamental mindset shifts that transform I should do this into I can't not do this.
By the end of this 5 minutes,
You know exactly how to hardwire discipline into your life. It all comes down to what scientists call dopamine stacking. If you skip mindset shift number 3, you will never be consistent. We now start with mindset shift number 1, the identity anchor. The first shift is to stop doing a routine and start being the consistent woman. Your routine is not a checklist. It's a reflection of who you believe to be. A study in cognitive consistency found that when an action contradicts with a self-image, the brain flags it as an immediate threat. By telling yourself repeatedly, I am a consistent woman, I am a consistent woman, and backing it with action, you'll physically resist skipping the task because it violates your self-identity. The woman you believe to be is the woman you become. The consistent woman builds generational wealth, not the erratic one. Moving forward, if you're tempted to skip a task, ask yourself, what will the consistent woman do? Then do it. Each follow-through reinforces the new identity. Mindset shift number 2 is the minimum viable commitment. Your routines fail because they're too intimidating. We must shrink the task so small that your brain says, that's it, I can do that. This leverages what is called the catalyst effect. Psychologically, the hardest part of any task is starting. Once you've initiated action, the brain is far more likely to complete the rest, to maintain flow. Intensity is an emotion. Consistency is commitment. And consistency is the hallmark of a high-value woman. Shrink your hardest tasks. If you want to run 3 miles, the minimum viable commitment is for you to put on your running shoes. If you want to write a novel, the minimum viable commitment is for you to write 1 single sentence. Stop chasing intensity. Mindset shift number 3 is the dopamine stack. We're ending the mental warfare. You need to stop looking at your routine as a chore and start pairing the thing that you need to do with the thing your brain wants to do. This is dopamine stacking. You're pairing the unrewarding habit with an immediate reward to trigger dopamine, making the action feel good and boost consistency. Discipline is not denying yourself. It's about being strategic with your rewards. Take your favorite treat, a gourmet coffee, a specific podcast, that one show that you love, and allow yourself to consume it only during or right after the routine you're trying to make stick. Align pleasure with progress. Mindset shift number 4 is the future self contract. You're currently letting your tired, distracted self run your life. The shift is about preloading your success. The average human makes 35,000 decisions a day, leading to decision fatigue. Consistency crumbles when you have to use willpower. A future self contract removes the choice and conserves willpower for growth. The actions you take today are payment towards the tomorrow that you want. And you can't negotiate with your future. Make a contract list the night before. Lay out your workout clothes. Prep your lunch. Pre-schedule your hardest tasks. Remove all friction points so that your morning is simply a matter of execution and not decision. Mindset shift number 5 is environment is destiny. Your environment is either your best personal trainer or your worst saboteur. If you want a routine to stick, design your physical world to make that routine inevitable. Psychologists call this the nudge theory. Humans respond more readily to environmental cues. If you want to build a better routine, you must make the desired action obvious and the undesired action invisible. The most disciplined people structure their lives so they don't have to be disciplined. Audit your 3 main spaces: desk, bedroom, kitchen. Remove any trigger that leads to consistency. The late night snack, phone charger next to your bed, a remote within reach. Put your notebook on your pillow if you want to write tomorrow. So, to stick to your routines, remember the 5 shifts: identity anchor, minimum viable commitment, dopamine stack, the future self contract, and Environment is destiny. These shifts give you the consistency you need. But what about the essential habits that lead to success? To build on this discipline and start winning in life, you need to know the 7 habits of high achievers. I covered those on my top video, and it's the natural next step for you. Click on the video on your screen right now. Become disciplined with these 7 habits. Win in life. Your journey to discipline starts with the next clip. I'll see you there.